think our problem is also something very good, because now I'm an entrepreneur in Togo, or I'm an investor in Togo. I know now an investor from South Africa. I know an investor, for example, from
Just
Cote
to
d'Ivoire.
connect
The networking, the
investors
connection, yes,
and
connecting
young
investors,
people. Yeah.
connecting young people, connecting entrepreneurs, right?
Yes, yes. Wow.
But another one also is the financial agreements and investment agreements that exist now between entrepreneurs and investors. Because now investors from Togo now sign, and entrepreneurs from Togo and enterprises from Togo sign also agreement with some other enterprises and some other investors from other countries. And this is already something very good. This is something that's going to bring development to Africa economically.
Yes, and according to you, with this development, ongoing development of Africa by Africans, what will be the future plans and future challenges as we just start?
Yes, I think we just started, and this is the plan. We're going to start working on the plan. A lot of things are going to be done, but at the same time, we cannot ignore the challenges. Challenges will happen. There are a lot of things that are going to happen in this way, and I think everything relies on experience. When we start and we are going, there are a lot of mistakes that are going to happen as far as decision making is concerned, as far as investment relationships are concerned, and all those stuff. We're going to rethink them from experience, and then we change. China didn't just become one of the greatest countries in the world now. They did a lot of trial and mistakes and rethinking a lot of methods and taking some decisions again, and this is how it happens.
Yes. And what will happen to the level of cooperation between countries, and because I think Africa is bringing this back.
That's the point. I think even this forum already explains everything, because the fact that we have this forum shows how Africans want to have an equal bilateral, relationship between us in Africa and Western countries, and between even among us Africans, for us to be rethinking our own way of doing things. Do you understand? So I think this is a way of bringing Africa to an equalized level with other nations, not always thinking. We have a lot of resources for us to develop ourselves, and I think this is a good thing we did, especially through this forum, for us to help Africa's growth as far as the youth and economy is concerned.
Yes, but coming back to the topic, investing early, why young people should start building wealth now?
I think in the past we had this mentality of investment is only for big billionaires, investment is for investors, investment is not for us young people. We need to wait for our time to come. We have also this idea of thinking you need to be a billionaire before you invest. People didn't have this mindset of you can invest even from the least you have. These mindsets made us it marginalized a lot of youth as far as economic decision makings are concerned. So I think this is a wake-up call to all of young Africans, because now at least we are realizing this is a mistake and we need to start investing even from now. And I think one of the clear reasons why we need to think this is a mistake, to think that as young you are not yet ready to invest, is that it's death. Death is for adults, and it's also for young people. You can also die tomorrow. You can also die any kind of time. So I think as we all
the small time you
have to live, you need to use it and invest and do something great for yourself and for your family, and even for your country. Who knows? Yeah.
Okay. And when we talk about investing early, what exactly do we mean?
I think investing earlier has to do with investing with the little income that we have. Okay, the little income that we have, because what we had in mind before is that I need to have something like up to 100 million on in my account before starting using, let's say, 50 million to start investing in them. Do you understand?
Yes.
But young people, this was the mindset. But I think when poverty started reigning and always we seen some group of people always being rich, and their sons and daughters still being rich, and we are still there. So this is where our mind changed, and we were like, okay, everything has to do also with risk.
Yeah.
Even the smallest way, the smallest income we have, we can invest with that. And investment also has something to do with not only about risk, but it has also to do with experience. So when you try and you fail, you retry, you fail, that experience makes you grow and make you become someone bigger. So I think investing early is something very important. Like, we don't need to neglect that.
Like investing early, talking about investing early, when you waste time before coming to it, you will waste time with the experience, gaining experience.
Exactly.
Like,
You are wasting time with the experience gaining, because when you start investing at 40, you know that the mistakes you are going to commit at 20 or 25, you are going to still commit these same mistakes at 40. And at least at 25 you have time to correct them, but at 40, who knows what, like, how many time you have more.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah.
And can young people with very small income, because you just mentioned it, realistically start investing?
Yes. Realistically, yes, they can start investing. I have a lot of examples. We have a lot of people. Togo is a very open country. Togo is a country, a very hospitable country. We love strangers when they come and invest in our country and do business in our country. And when these people come, sometimes they come with nothing. They start with very little thing, and then after all, you see them developed. You see them, wealthy. So it means we there is no way, like, there is no time, there is no exact time to start investing. Like, what you just need to do is do it at the right time. And we young people, there is something we need to rethink as far as our way of doing are concerned. I think we need to stop seeing failure as an obstacle, and seeing failure as an experience to regain more. And when we do that, this is the best way for us to come up with a good and stand on our two feet as far as economical thing is concerned.
Yes, I just have a question, because the time is against us. Let's go quickly like this.
Yes.
And what concrete investments options are available for young people today?
There are various types of investment.
Yeah.
But I have a problem with our younger generation now, which has to do with we want quick.
Okay.
We want quicker way of making money. People use quicker way. People want to go through cryptocurrencies in order to make quick money and all those stuff. I'm not saying cryptocurrency is a bad way of investment or a bad way of investing. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, we are sometimes accustomed of just investing into something very easily and immediately start gaining.
Yes.
Forgetting that entrepreneurship or investment also has to do with risk taking. It has also to do with failures. It has to do with mistakes that you make as far as decisions are concerned. You take bad risk and then you fail and then you restart, and all this experience makes you who you're going to become in the future. And when you desist, then you fail, because you will feel like, okay, then this is a failure, and now you're no more doing that. So I think, are there many ways? Yes, there are many ways. Are you going to invest in entrepreneurship, like selling something, or investment in banks? There are methods in investing in banks, or investment in goods. There are also ways of doing that. You can even invest in the government. There are agriculturally, there are ways of you can also invest. There are a lot of ways you can invest. Just that, when we take, for example, the aspect of entrepreneurship, like by selling, especially in our African countries, this system of tax paying sometimes puts young people down, because they didn't take good decisions as far as tax paying is concerned, and as far as their relationship with
And
healthcare is concerned.
in that saying, what
Yes.
should we do exactly?
I think
with
the best-
education in education?
we need to start thinking of talking about entrepreneurship and financial,
or maybe orientate everything towards
yes
investment. And
yes it's very important. And we need also, I want also the government, they're doing a lot, but I want also the government to be playing this key role of helping more young people, like investing into young people. When young people are investing into entrepreneurship, government should have their eyes in and try to help them grow more, because when young people grow economically, the country also grows economically.
Yes.
So young people should be paying taxes as it's due, but I think also that through this way, young people also should be supported for entrepreneurship to grow, so that in case the person, when you go to some Western country, for example, there are ways when you started like entrepreneurship and it's failing, there is a way
to support
to
you, and
support
to
you,
make you come
bring you
out,
even
yes.
a team to counsel decision making and all those stuff for the country, to like for your investment to go, so that some mistakes should not be made. So I think this is the best way also to do, and I know my government is working on that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wali.
You're welcome.
It is a wonderful program we have, but the time is against us.
Yes.
But before we end it, what is your final message or an advice to a young generation and we?
Yes, I think investment is good.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurship is good, but it's not that easy to. So we need to learn how to take the risk.
Yes.
We need to take the risk as it is supposed to be taken, but also wait for the mistakes. It happens. It can come.
Prepare ourselves.
Prepare for the mistakes, and when they come, learn from the mistake and start again.
Yes.
This experience is what's making you an entrepreneur. It's not what your investment and your return. It's the mistakes you make, the bad risk perhaps you took, and the experience you take from it by continuing is what makes you an investor and an entrepreneur. And I think it is something that all of us are going to benefit from if we work like on that.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Lee.
We are at the end of our program. To summarize, start early, stay consistent, and let time work for your wealth. Your future begins today. A big thanks to Mr. Abdul Latif Wali for sharing such a valuable insight, and thank you, dear viewers, for joining us. Have a good evening and goodbye.